Welcome back to Pastry Maestra. I'm Teresa and today I'm making almond and chocolate mocha cake. As usual, the recipe is on my site and the link is down below. To make Joconde sponge cake, I've placed powdered sugar into a large bowl. I will add almond flour and flour and stir well with a whisk. Then I will add eggs and melted butter and stir until I get smooth paste. Now I will make French meringue from egg whites and sugar. I've placed egg whites into a bowl of a stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment. I'll whisk on medium speed until soft peaks form. Then I'll gradually add sugar and continue mixing until firm peaks form. I will add the prepared paste into the French meringue and mix with a silicone spatula until combined. I've prepared 4 16 cm, which is 6 inches in diameter cake rings, and lined them with aluminum foil to prevent the cake batter from leaking. I will divide the cake batter into 4 equal parts, about 150 grams, which is 5.3 ounces each. I'll pour my Joconde batter into the cake rings and smooth the top using my small spatula. Then I'll bake them at 190 degrees centigrade, which is 375 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 to 12 minutes until golden. I will take them out and leave them to cool down completely. To make simple syrup, I've put water into a bowl. Now I'll add sugar and stir well with a whisk. I will heat up this mixture in the microwave until it boils and the sugar crystals dissolve. Then I will leave it to cool down. My syrup is lukewarm and now I will add rum and stir with the whisk to combine. I will set the syrup aside until needed. To make milk chocolate ganache, I've melted my milk chocolate in the microwave on low heat and now I will add warm cream into the chocolate. I'll stir with a whisk until the mixture becomes uniform. Then I will add softened butter and stir until it melts. I will cover my ganache with cling film and leave it on my counter until it becomes pipeable. To make French buttercream, first thing I'm gonna do is make pâte à bombe, which is a mixture of whipped egg yolks and cooked sugar syrup. I'm gonna place egg yolks into a bowl of a stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment and start mixing on medium speed. I'll put sugar and water, enough to cover the sugar, into a saucepan and put the lid on. Once my syrup boils, the steam will wash down sugar crystals from the sides of the pan and I'm gonna remove the lid. I'm gonna insert the probe of my digital candy thermometer into the syrup and continue cooking until it reaches 118 degrees centigrade, which is 244 degrees Fahrenheit. At that point, I'm gonna pour it carefully without turning off my mixer into whipped egg yolks. It is important to pour the syrup between the whisk and the side of the mixing bowl. Be very careful. If you pour the syrup directly on the whisk while it's working, that could splatter your hands or face with hot sugar syrup and you could get serious burns. Once all the syrup is inside, I'm gonna continue whisking pâte à bombe until it cools down. My pâte à bombe is cooled and now I'm gonna start adding softened butter gradually until everything is incorporated. Now I will add coffee extract and stir with a silicone spatula to combine. To assemble my cake, I've put the first sponge cake onto a cake board. First, I will soak it with rum-flavored simple syrup. Then I will put 85 grams, which is 3 ounces of milk chocolate ganache onto the cake and spread it using my small spatula. I will place this in the fridge to set. My ganache is set, and now I will put 115 grams, which is 4 ounces of mocha buttercream onto it and spread it using my small spatula. I will place the second Joconde cake onto my buttercream. Then I will soak it with syrup. I will place everything in the fridge until the buttercream sets. I will repeat this procedure until I use all of my cakes. I will place my cake in the fridge until the buttercream sets. I will add some more buttercream onto the sides of the cake and smooth them using my scraper. Then I'll put some buttercream on top of my cake and spread it using my spatula. I will place the cake in the fridge until the buttercream sets. I will pipe some more buttercream onto the sides of the cake and smooth it using my scraper. I will continue until I get a regular shape of the cake, and then I'll put it in the fridge until the buttercream sets. Then I will decorate the sides with some chocolate sprinkles. I've put remaining buttercream into a piping bag fitted with a star tip, and now I will decorate my cake. Next, some chocolate sprinkles on the top. Finally, I will pour warm ganache onto the cake and shake to distribute it evenly. There, my delicious almond and chocolate mocha cake is done. Enjoy!
Oh baby, you are so sweet, so delicious and yummy, so good to eat. I wanna lick you. Feel your sweetness on my lips. Forever and ever, you'll stay on my hips.
I'm Teresa. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay in touch, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, visit my site, where you can find elaborate posts with lots of pictures, additional information and recipes that follow my every video. Also, on my site, you can download my free 365 pages ebook, The Pastry Chef, and maybe buy me a macaron, if you think that I've earned it. Now, before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. Finally, and this is the most important thing, don't forget to create sweetness every day, because sweetness is happiness. See you in my next video. Bye!